Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Manzoor Abbasi, mathematics teacher, class 6. Today we have to start the lecture number 36, and in the lecture number 35 we did the few parts of the 7.2 from 1 to 4. Now today we have the task for the problems 7, 8, 9, 11, 12 and 14. I will do the few sums and the same related problems I will leave for your homework. But now let us start from the sum number 7. In sum number 7, the statement that is given in a test match, Shoaib Malik, the name of the cricketer, famous cricketer, made 134 runs in the first inning. INNIH. And 41 runs in the second innings. Find the percentage of Shoaib's score that he made in two innings, first and second inning. If the total score in both innings is Pakistan is 500 runs. Dear students, here first of all we have to read the statement that this match Shoaib Malik made 134 runs in first inning, and in 41 runs in the second inning. Find percentage of the Shoaib's score if the total score in both innings of Pakistan is 500 runs. Dear students, first of all, I write here solution. Here I write Shoaib made in first inning, that is the 134 runs. 134 runs. Shoaib made in second innings 41 runs. He made total score that is equal to 134 plus 41, 571. That is 175 runs. Now Shoaib made in first inning 134 runs. In second inning 41 runs. He made total, means we will plus these both, 134 plus 41, and total runs he made 175. Dear students, total score in both innings is equal to 500 runs. 500 runs. Now, here percentage of score. That is here. Dear students, I write total runs he made 175 out of 500. Now for percentage, I will multiply and divide by the 100 for the percentage. I will multiply and divide by the 100. Dear students, here this whole statement will remain same, but only I will multiply. Here this 100 will be converted into the percentage form. Here I write 175 multiplied by 100. I write the two zeros and divided by 500. And this 100 will be converted into the percentage form. 175 multiplied by 100, it will become 17,500 divided by the 500, and this 100 we will convert into the percentage standard. Dear students, here we can cancel two zeros by two zero here. We can cancel 5 by 5 one time, 5 here 3 times. 5 3s are 15, 4s are 20. 20 is more than 17. So I will read 3 times 5. Here 5 one time. On 17, 5 we can read 3 times 15. 2 remaining from 17. Went the 5, 25. And 5 table on 25, 5 times. So I got here 35%. This is the answer. Dear students, this question again I want to read that here I have a question here that we are going to find. First of all, it is very important that we must understand the question meaning that in a test match, Shoaib Malik made 134 runs in the first inning and 41 runs in the second inning. Find percentage of Shoaib's score if the total score in both innings of Pakistan is 500. Now these are the total runs, 500 out of 500 in 2 innings. In first inning Shoaib made 134, in second inning he made 41 runs, and now in both innings he made sum of these two values 134, 41. We got 175. Now total score in both innings was here 500. Now out of 500, percentage of the score that Shoaib made 175 divided by total runs, and for percentage it is the rule that we will multiply and divide by the 100. Now this 100 in the denominator will be converted into the percentage form. Now 175 multiplied by 100, it will come 17,500 and divided by the 500. Dear students, here 20 cancelled by 20 of the 500, we got 175. 175 will be cancelled by 5. Here 5 cancelled 5 one time. 5 will cancel the 17 3 times. 2 remaining from 17 will go to the 5, and 5 will become 25. 5 table on 25 5 times. I will write here 5. So after cancellation 175 by the 5, we got this 35%. So dear students, here in other question we are going to do, this was a question number 7. Now similarly I have a question number 8. Farooq pays 25% salary as a house rent, 50% is salary for other expenses. Find the remaining amount if his salary is 8,000. Now let us start here. the statement that we are given here. First of all, I will write the question. That is very important. Sometimes we don't have the textbook, then it will be very hard for me to understand the statement meaning. So that's why, first of all, I would like to write statement here. That is the sum number 8. Farooq paid 25% of his salary is a house rent, and 50% of salary for other expenses. Now find the remaining one. Find remaining amount. If his salary is rupees 8,000. Now dear students, here first of all we will underline that here house rent 20% for pays for the house rent, 20% of his salary, and 50% of his salary he pays for other expenses. Now we will add how much total amount he pays for house rent plus for other expenses, and then that sum of amount we will do the minus from the total amount. Dear students, here let us see here. I will say house rent, how much he pays. House rent he pays 20% of his salary, that is rupees 8,000. House rent he pays 20% of his total salary, that is total amount 8,000. House rent, it will be equal to 20%, remove the percentage and write in denominator 100. Multiply by R is 8,000. Dear students, here 0 and 0 cancel, and we got 25 multiplied by 8. Now if you multiply by 0, keep the 0 here, no problem. But you multiply 8 5 times, it will become 44 here. And now 8 2 times, 16 plus 4, it will become 20. Means we got here rupees 2,000. We got here rupees 2,000. Dear students, after that we have to this amount, how much house rent Farooq pays from his salary, that is the 25%. How much 25% of the 8,000 will be? That is the 2,000. Now let us here 50% of his salary for other expenses. I write here other expenses. EX. That is equal to 50% of his salary, means rupees 8,000. Therefore, similarly, other expenses will become 50%, means 50 over 50 out of 100 or 50 over 100 multiply by R as rupees 8,000. Dear students, same way, two zeros cancel by the two zeros of 8,000. I got the 50 multiplied by 8. Keep these two zeros here. Then 5, 8 times 4,000. So here answer that we got here 4,000. Now 50% of his salary 8,000, that becomes 4,000. This is total amount that is equal to R as 2,000 plus R as 4,000. Right? Now this will become rupees 6,000. Now this 6,000 is the total amount of Farooq for house rent and for other expenses. Now what is the remaining amount for him? Remaining amount, here you write remaining amount, that is equal to R is 8,000 minus R is rupees 6,000 and remaining will be 2,000. This is the sum. Dear students, let us again, I have here Farooq paid 25% of salary as a house rent. House rent is equal to 25% of salary rupees each thousand. Dear students, here 25%, remove the percentage sign, then you will write 25 divided by 100. Multiply by here rupees 8,000. This will be converted into the multiplier. Here two zeros cancel by two zeros and 25 multiplied by 80. Multiply by 80, we will get 2,000. Now let us read further. Here 50% of salary for other expenses. For other expenses, I have here other expenses 50% of rupees 800 means of salary of work. Here other expenses 50%, we will change the percentage into 100 multiplied by rupees 8,000. Now 20 cancel by 20, 50 multiplied by 80, we will get here 4,000. Now total amount of Farooq's expenses, we got rupees 2,000 plus rupees 4,000, that is equal to 6,000. Now the remaining amount, it will be equal to total salary 8,000 minus 6,000 for the expenses that Farooq paid, that is the rupees 6,000, and after the subtraction of the 6,000 from 8,000, we got the rupees 2,000 here. This is the answer. Dear students, for this was the question number 7. After 7, 8. Now let us start here. I will write the question number 9. Now same procedure is here. It's not as difficult, but it is also the same, but more. We should know how to find the percentage of the amount. How to find the percentage of the amount. How to convert the amount into the percentage by multiplying and dividing by 100. Now here similarly, I have a question number 9. Shakir had rupees 7. 9 number here. Shakir had rupees 7,500. He paid a debit. He paid a debit of rupees 1,500. 1,500. Find percentage of remaining amount. Remaining amount. Dear students, listen. We have in this cell, we have a very easy approach to find the remaining amount. How? Now total amount 7,500. How much amount he paid for that debit? 1,500. Yes, I'll write here solution. Total amount that I have rupees 7,500. Now amount paid for debit. Amount paid for debit, that is equal to rupees 1,500. Now remaining amount that is equal to total amount 7,500 minus rupees 1,500. Okay, let us see here. 7,500 minus 1,500 minus. Distance from 0 cancel 0, same 0 here 0 here 6. Because 7 minus 1 6. I will get here rupees 6,000. Now this is the remaining amount. Distance now after all, I have to write here percentage of remaining amount. Remaining amount. Percentage of remaining amount. Now I write how much saving I have got from after the debit minus of debit. I have got here amount 6,000. Now this 6,000 I will multiply and divide 6,000 from total amount, then multiply and divide by the 100. Dear students, how much amount I am remaining with? I have the remaining amount 6,000. Total amount 7,500. This is the rule. 7,500. How much amount? 6,000. Now for percentage, multiply and divide by the 100. Okay. Now dear students, here this percentage, this 100 will be changed in the percentage form. Now if you want to see here, these two zeros will be cancelled by this one. Now how much? I will write here percentage of remaining amount equal to here 6,000. These two zeros cancel by 7,500 here cancel. This will be, I write 75 divided by percentage. Now if you want to divide the 6,000 by the 75, it will be 8 times 600. 0, 0. Then here 3 zeros and bring this 0 here. Again, we cannot read the table of 75 on this one. So that's why its answer will be equal to here 0. 75, 8 times 600 Now 0 minus 0 minus 0, 6 minus 6, 0. Again bring 0 down. I have 0. I can't read that. 75 minus 0. So that's why here I will place 0. And it will be equal to the here percentage of remaining amount equal to 80%. This is the answer. So dear students, this is the question number 8. By the same way, you have the question number 11, and after that 12 and 14 is the last question. I would like to see here. Here Shakil had rupees 7,500. He paid a debit of the 1,500. Find the percentage of the remaining amount. Total amount I have 6,500. Amount paid for debit rupees 1,500. Remaining amount, that is the total amount minus amount paid for the debit, that is 1,500. I got the remaining amount 6,000. Now percentage of the remaining amount 6,000, total amount 7,500. For percentage, divide and multiply by 100. And then after that, this percentage will be changed in the percentage form. This 100 we will write in a percentage symbol, and after that this 100, 2 0 cancel by this one, and I will get the 6,000 divided by the 75. 75 will divide that 6,000 here, 8 times 600, and after that 0 0 0 and break 0 again. 75 cannot cancel the 0, so we will place the 0 with the answer. Answer is here 80%. So dear students, this was question number 9. Now here in question number after 9, I have here question number 11. A shoes company found that 4.25% of the production is defective. The company made 28,000 pair of shoes. How many pair of the shoes were defective? This is very easy sum. How? Number 1, total company made the shoes 28,000. From 8,000, 4.25% shoes were defective. Then we will find the 25%. Here, just I have a question here. I would like to say here. Dear students of today, it's really important that we must concentrate about this statement that we are given, just as I have given here 11 number. I will write the 11, then few parts I will leave for the homework. Now here a shoe company found that 4.25% of the production was defect. The company made 28,000 shoes. 28,000 shoes. Pair of shoes. How many pair of shoes were defective? How many pair of shoes were defective. Dear students, here. Now we have to find directly. Here you have to find the defective shoes. So this is the pattern that how much percentage defect shoes? 4.25. How many total pair of shoes? To 28,000. I write here solution. Total pair of shoes. Dear student, that is 28,000. Right? Now defective percentage. Defective percentage of shoes. That is the 4.25%. Right. Now defective shoes. Defective shoes. That is equal to 28,000 multiply 4.25%. This is very easy way that I share here. I write here defective shoes. I write same thing, same statement, defective shoes, they are equal to 2800 multiplied by 4.25. Now this percentage will be converted to the fraction, write 100. Clear? Now if you want to remove this percentage, this decimal point, then after decimal point there are the 2 digits. I write the 2 digits here. Then 3 digits will be cancelled by this time. I will get here 28 multiplied by 425 and divided by 10. Now table of 2, here 5 times. Here 14 times. 1 and 2 times, 2 and 2 1 time, 2 and 8 4 times, 2 and 10 5 times. Now table of 5 1 time. Here 8 times, 40, then on 25 table of 5 digits you can read 5 times. Now here 14 multiplied by 85. 14 multiplied by 85, we will get the here defective shoes, pair of shoes, you can write pair of shoes. Dear students, it will be multiplication of these two values. Okay, so that is equal to, when I multiply it, you multiply 85 by 1/4. First you multiply by 4, then by 1, and then you will get the 1190. This is the answer. So dear students, here question number 11 that I did here. Question number 11, I should company found that 4.25% of the production was defective. The company made 28,000 pair of shoes. How many pair of shoes were defective? Total pair of shoes, you know that. Total pair of shoes are 28,000. Defective percentage of shoes, that is equal to 4.25%. Defective pair of the shoes here, 28,000 multiplied by 4.25. I will remove this percentage sign and write 100 here. After percentage, for decimal point, I have 2 digits. I write the 2 more digits with the 100. It will become 10,000. Now these 3 digits, 3 decimals are cancelled by this one. I will get the here 28 multiplied by here 425. 425 here. Then table of 2 on 2 1 time, on 8 4 time here. Table 2 digit you can read on 10 5 times. Now 5 on here 1 time, on here 42. We can't read that 5 on 4. So I will make another number here 42. On 42 we can read 5 8 times. Remaining 2 went here 25 and 25 We can reach 5 times. Here 85 multiplied by 14, you will get this answer. So dear students, I hope that in the question number 14, that is homework for you. Question number 14 and 17. Oh, sorry, question number 12 and 14. 12 and 14. These two questions are homework for you. They are homework for you. Now, before going to stop, here I read the 12 number. Find the actual amount if the 40% of the amount is 60 rupees. Is the 60 rupees. We will think that there is the total amount is X. Total amount, suppose total amount is X, then 40% of X we have to find. Dear students, let us future for you here. Now, sometimes we are due. Now, before this sum, we were going to find the amount, percentage of the given amount. Now, here we have a total amount. Just this is the second last sum and 12 sum, and after that, we will here write find the actual amount. Find the actual amount if 40% of the amount is rupees 60. Dear students, we will take the suppose here. We will take the suppose total amount solution. Let's total amount is equal to the X. Now 60. Here 40% of X is equal to 60. Total amount, let's suppose X. Now 40% of X is equal to 60. RS 60. Dear students, I will write here 40 divided by 100 multiplied by X equal to RS 60. Then this is dividing. On other side, it will multiply. 40 into X, it will be RS 60 multiplied by 100. Then X is equal to RS 6000 divided by 40. And after that, 0 cancelled by 0. 0 will be cancelled by the 0. 0 will be cancelled by 0. We can divide the 600 by 4. Here 1 time. 4 ones are 4. I will take the 2. 0 coming here. Now 5 times 20. Nothing. Bring 0. We can't give the 4 on 0, so it will be 0. Here, what is the total amount? 100. So that the actual amount of the 40% is, find the actual amount of 40% of the amount rupees 60, that is 150. Let's suppose total amount is X. 40% of X is equal to rupees 60. Now 40 divided by 100, remove the percentage, multiply by X equal to rupees 60. Now 40 into X equal to 60 into 100. Now 40 will be shifted another side. 0, 0 cancel. 600 divided by 4. We got the 150. And now this 14 sum, that is also the very easy sum. 200 liters pure milk contains 77 liters cream. Dear students, here 77 will be divided by the 200. Then multiply and divide by the 100. You will get the percentage, right? Now, one thing more that I want to share here. Please, you have the question. Review exercise is a homework that is very easy exercise. Review exercise of chapter number 7. And there included question number 1 and 2. and after that fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks which are included. Fill in the blanks that are included and multiple choice. Choose the correct answer. Choose. They are very easy, Sam. I hope you will do. I hope you will do. If you have any problem, I will share with you. Dear students, there is the one thing that I want to share with you. It's the last point for me, that here in the end of chapter that you are given that define the percentage. I have defined the percentage definition. Percentage means 100th part. Okay. How do you change the fraction of the percent? By multiplying and divided by the 100. These two questions are included. 1 over 100 means 1 over 100 means percent, and it is denoted by 1%. It is denoted by the 1%. After that, dear students, remaining 3 parts are not included. What is the percentage of the 1 over 25 in the percentage? It's the, if you want to change it, it will be the B part. You will multiply by the 100 and divide by the 100, 1 over 25. That will be the 4%. Now, by changing 10% now into the decimal form, dear students, if you have the 10% here, you will write a 10 over 100. Remove this. 0, 0 cancel. 1 over 10. After 1 digit, you will place the point. So that will be 0.1. 1% out of 1000. 1% means 1 over 100. 2 0 will be cancelled. Answer will be 10. B part. 1. Now here the colored part is 2 over. Here you will count the total colors. Then write in the percentage. How many boxes we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boxes. You have the 10 boxes, supposed to be 10, total 10 boxes we have. How many parts taken? 3. Divide and multiply by 100. This will be in 100. This will become 300 divided by 10. Now 0, 0 cancel. It will be 30%. Profit or loss is calculated as the percentage of the cost price. A part. So dear students, I hope that you understood a lot. Here I have done maximum parts for you, and the many parts that I have only one part, 14 parts as homework. The rest of the parts I have did, and review exercise I have left for the homework for you. I have big explanation for you also. I hope that you will understand. Inshallah, we will meet in our lecture number 37 with new points and with new theories. Hope you, wish you best of luck. Assalamu alaikum.